Welcome back to Musician Loves Honey, and this is Maria and Kevon Tyree.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
That is a really good topic. I'm glad I made a decision.
Oh, you glad you made a decision? Oh, because you're glad you had this decision versus the other one because, you know, you like to avoid stuff.
No, not the decision. Oh, never mind. But anyways, I just want to clarify something that I kind of said earlier.
Okay.
Just to let you guys know that giving is wonderful.
Giving is wonderful.
And when you give, you get more back.
You do. You do. It's a
when
beautiful
you know,
situation.
I just want to clarify what I said earlier where, you know, when I'm giving, it makes me feel so good. I remember when I stopped giving for my family. I'm not saying in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I start giving, it's my Grinch heart that you are talking about.
Yes, because you do have a Grinch heart.
It feels terrible that you don't want to feel at all.
Well, this is the thing, all right? And especially with what you were talking about. We've all been there with family and relatives as far as that part of it is concerned. We all want to help our relatives when we have means and do stuff. But we want to do that in a sense where they're going to use it to help themselves and not be a crutch.
You hope that's going to happen.
Of course,
yes.
of course.
Yes.
But that's where the point of fault becoming fault, because you're helping them to assist them, but they see that more as you're helping them to be their primary benefactor, which is obviously not the case. And the helping issue is not a bad part. The helping family obviously isn't a bad part. Is what they chose to do with it is what it became the problem, which obviously is not in anyone's control.
Yep, exactly, yeah. What you can control is what you can give.
Right. I mean, you can control what you can give,
you do? Yes.
but you also cannot control how they respond to how you give.
Yes, well, that's true.
You know, because they can use that and pull themselves up and do stuff, or they can be like, okay, well, you know, Auntie whatever's is my walking EPT card, so every month I'm going, you know, this is my grocery money, and they just lock it in like that's that money every month, right? And it doesn't have to be that.
Nope,
you know?
Nope, of course not.
Right. So,
well, you know what? I just want to ask you what is your take about what is your fault that become your responsibility, and what's your responsibility?
Right. Okay.
That's not your fault.
Well, that sounds like a loaded question. That's very loaded.
It's loaded.
That's a full clip with one in the chamber. That's a banana clip right there, semi-auto. All right, so. I would say all right, repeat the question because I want to make sure I want to do it appropriately.
What did I ask?
Oh my God, really? All
okay,
right.
so what is your fault that become your responsibility, and what is your responsibility that's not your fault?
Okay. What is a fault that is becoming a responsibility? I think for anyone that's going to be self-maintenance. You know, and I say that for this reason, because obviously as we get older, we learn more things about ourselves. We learn things from how we grew up and how we lived our lives, our experiences. Yeah, I'm looking at you and I'm looking at this. I'm all over the place. Right. Anyway, basically, as we learn who we are as individuals, we learn that we have to take responsibility for those things. We can't always blame our mother, even though we got this trait from her, or our father because we got a trait from her, or this experience or that experience. We have to take ownership of who we are, and we have to take responsibility for that. And whether they gave us those attributes or not, they now belong to us.
Yes.
So we have to take ownership.
You know,
of
the
that.
thing is, when you become 18 years old, it's become your owners, your own of all those things.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. But as you know, since we are both parents, even when they get older, that responsibility doesn't waver. It doesn't
end there,
right. It may evolve, but it doesn't change.
They think it's their responsibility and they want to own it, but sometimes it's so hard. But like what we are saying earlier, you know, we cannot control everything.
Right, that's true. Now, to answer your second question, what's my responsibility that's not my fault? That's actually a harder one.
I think I know one.
Oh, really? I'm almost scared to ask. Okay, I'm almost scared to hear this one. But you know what? But I'm game. So
no, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, good. Okay.
I know the comeback.
Oh, yeah. She's like, she doesn't mind. She wants to throw the punch, but she don't want the punch thrown back because she knows I'm a boomerang that mofo. But I got you. I would say what I'm responsible for that's not my fault is, well, that's tough.
There's a lot that I can think of.
I'm sure you can think of a lot of stuff. Okay, well, I'm responsible. That's not my fault. I mean, what would you say?
No, I'm not gonna say. Yeah, I'm not. I said I already waived my.
Oh, thank you for that. Yeah. Because I'm just like, I don't throw the first punch, but I definitely like to respond. All right.
I learned my lesson the hard way.
Oh, about time you learned something, crazy lady. All right. Well, I guess I'm trying to answer it honestly. So obviously, I'm sure you have a more interesting.
I just want to actually,
let me see.
Yeah, we have a lot of viewers. Can we do a shout out real
Yes,
quick?
Of course we can.
Oh shit, it's right here.
Diana Chase says nice.
Okay, here you go.
All right, we're using the boss lady's phone right here. So obviously we have Javier Vasquez. Obviously my man Wicked Pickett, man, 80 Station in the house.
Whoop,
what up? I gotta get you on the show, man, with your goofy self, baby.
Yeah.
Get you on here.
Yeah,
Brett Mannix. Oh,
Brett Mannix, hi sweetheart. I wanna see you soon.
Yep, Joe Fraga. If I said your name right, so please forgive me if I did. Thank you very much for being sure. Manuel Andres.
Oh, that's the doctor in the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, another one of your 1,000 relatives when you do the contest? Okay. James Farrell.
Hi, James.
And I may say this wrong, so if I do, please forgive me. Let me say Senovia Keegan.
Oh my God, that's my used to be my employee and now my best friend. She's from the north side.
Oh, you guys became best friends after she left? Because she was just like, I can be your friend now because I don't longer work for you.
Go ahead.
All right. And Travis Roundy.
Yeah, and you know what? Hi, Travis. He's been following us.
And Daniel. Daniel Perunda.
Oh, Perunda, Daniel.
Perunda, okay. And Miss Bettina, she's watching us.
Hi, Bettina.
Yeah. And of course, our boy Timothy Dark.
Hi,
Much
Tim.
love. Christy Chaos, Wade.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Wade from Hawaii.
Wow, we got a few people. So appreciate you guys kicking it with us. Yeah, there's a whole lot of them. I'm not gonna get to any more of that because we'll do it for the next couple of minutes. All right.
Thank you so much for viewing us. But I just want to actually
well, hold on.
No, I'm actually giving you a waiver.
Oh, no, I know that, but see, this is the thing. You know how I roll. I couldn't answer the second question, so I have to get you off the hook for that one. But I do have to ask you, what is your fault that you take responsibility for?
Huh?
What is your fault?
You know what? We are actually running out
of
time.
Dude.
Yeah, you're right. We're running out of time. Big time.
We are running out of time.
Yeah, we are running out of time.
I know. Just give me that one. Just what is your fault that you take? I answered the question.
What's my fault?
What is your fault that you took responsibility for? I answered the question.
Well, my fault is having my my eldest son, and it's my responsibility.
That's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault.
You know what? You know what? I know the inside track of that, and I'm gonna let that go. But that's still an honest question. Yeah. You can ask about that in the comments, but I'm not gonna touch that one. I'm not gonna touch that one though. I could, but I won't. Since we will quid pro quo on this one. And before we leave, I want to say this is the first ever mutual quid pro quo we've had on Musician Loves Honey. Because usually she wants to attack me and I got to get her back. And we both said, you know what, I'll be nice, and she responded in kind. Or this time, I responded in kind. I'm shocked. We might have an armistice in this house. I'm shocked. This is very interesting. So anyway, all right. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. As I say usually before, if you want to catch us live, we do this at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch us at anywhere in the world and you want to catch us live, please make sure you adjust your time zone to us, which means if you're on the East Coast, you're going to watch us at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in Hawaii, that'll catch us at noon. So please make sure your time zone suits that. That way you can catch us live right here on Facebook. But for whatever reason, if you cannot do that, don't trip, because you have us right here on Musician Loves Honey, our page here on Facebook, as well as social media shows. Please hit a like on both of those and a subscribe. Of course, we're also on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and under socialmediashows.com. And one more thing, if you catch us on Instagram, or YouTube or LinkedIn, you may see us under social media live shows. So please keep those things in mind. And of course, we love to have you guys. So come on through and check us out.
Yes, come and hit us up.
Yeah, hit us up. Yeah, now you got. See, I think we've been getting stuff. I've been having a phonic problem, and now she's inheriting the phonic problem I got from her in the first place. That's a problem.
Anyways, I would like to thank Paparazzi Jewelry. Please go and buy your jewelry. It's only $5. It's every Monday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. But sometimes we go overtime because we're having so much fun. You come and shop with us at Paparazzi Live, $5 jewelry.
Yep. Now keep this in mind. Now, while she's hacking herself, keep this in mind. The necklace she's wearing is part of a combination necklace and earring set, both for just $5. So if you want to check that out, you can go ahead and hit us up right here on social media shows, or you can go ahead to Paparazzi Accessories, and they will set you up with a proper deal.
Yes, and you know what? When you watch us on every Monday at 8 p.m.,
that's correct.
You're gonna shop and have fun.
Yep, because we're gonna be talking. Now, granted, she'll be trying to talk because her lungs are coming out of her neck, but obviously we'll have a good time, and we've had that. So hopefully you guys will check us out. All right, so for our lovely Miss Maria, who's obviously had her lungs coming out of her neck, but she'll be okay. This is your boy Kevon Tyree. Thank you guys for once again tuning in and hanging out with us. We're going to do this again next week at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. She still has time to kiss and mess up her makeup. That's interesting. All right. Thank you very much, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Take care. God bless.